Like his personality is off the fucking wall.
4 of us. And we go out there.
Why is it
it's like no, it's no like
that's how lit the chatty house.
It's not that fucking lit.
She bad because I tried to get her invite and she found out when she was trying to sign up for it. Oh shit, I gotta have an iPhone for this, and I didn't know. So it's like she wanted to get in so bad, they turned her away at the door like, oh nah, you can't get in here. You ain't on the list.
You got to
She thought she was on the list. It wasn't. That's the feeling she got.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't that crazy.
Mercedes is so flaky. She got an iPhone. I sent her the invite, and she flaked on joining the app.
Oh, wow.
Like, yo, how you that flaky? You flake on joining the app. You said you would and didn't.
I just didn't get around to it.
You could have just said, no, I don't want the invite. You told me you want this shit and don't fucking join. These niggas dies people paying for these invites and you get one for free. Don't join. Flaky.
That's some bullshit. Yeah, people will do anything.
I paid for my invite, $15.
You sure did.
But I like
you
that
the
shit. It was worth
fiend.
it.
This nigga's a fiend. Like, if you pay for that fucking chatty house thing, I know you be in bitches' DMs.
You can check my DMs. I ain't in nobody DMs.
Thirst bucket ass nigga.
But you
cash out me for $40.
I ain't never been in no DM. Hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You know me. You can say with a straight face I've been in your DM. You hit me right now. You lying.
Listen, this nigga didn't say hit nobody else. Hit me.
You hit me?
No, you created DM.
Wait, no, but you see how
You got a point there. They would create some shit.
But you see how he lined
These
that
hoes
shit
would
up?
create some shit.
This nigga said hit me. Like, he didn't say
Who the
like,
fuck else
prove
ever
it
tell
or
him to
post
hit?
it. This nigga said just hit me up. Like, who the fuck I know?
Listen,
This nigga
if
said hit me up. You
post
say he
it,
lined that shit up.
You could join the fucking the group and post it, do what you want, but you know damn well I ain't been in no motherfucking DM. I'll tell you if I was. I ain't never capped. I ain't got no reason to cap. Anything I did is old, but I ain't been in no fucking DM. Not in at least 15, probably more than that, years. I ain't been in DM since AIM. AIM is the last time a sex location picture was the last fucking time I was in some fucking DMs.
You remember your username?
Reppin' 516 was my
Oh,
username.
yeah, that shit was
nigga.
it. Damn,
Yes.
crazy.
Mine was Fly Guy from LI.
Fly guy? I don't
Fly
fucking
Guy
remember
from
my
LI.
shit. I don't know what the fuck my shit
Yep,
was.
Reppin'
Back in then,
516.
like, women had to be extra with their shit, so who the fuck
Yeah,
know?
yeah, still gotta be extra with y'all shit.
Yeah, mad long and shit. Mad letters.
Gotta throw they sign in there and everything.
Yup.
Little emoji.
I used to love that shit. AIM was the shit, man. Oh man,
And bitches took it too far. They was making that shit their emails and shit.
Yeah.
For jobs.
It was definitely hot and sexy at AIM.com.
Bitch.
Fuck.
You're not getting it. It's not because your name is Shaniqua, bitch. It's your AIM. I can't get a call back. It's my name. You sure it's not because your AIM name? Fucking Big Booty Judy.
Down for
At
it.
AOL.
Down for the 40.
Aries 69.
You know what I'm saying? They want to know why they can't get a call back. That's wild as fuck. That's
They be
crazy.
like that, though.
But the call center's called though. The call center don't give a fuck.
They did sure
Yo.
did. They was getting jobs with that shit. Like, oh, okay.
I worked at a lot of call centers in my life. Everybody fucking in the call center. There ain't no call center you could work in and tell me, if you work in a motherfucking call center and you ain't fucking, you ugly.
Read this right here.
Not even, because even the ugly people fucking in the call center. You stink. That's what it is. You probably smell. If you ain't get no pussy, you working in a fucking call center.
People smell.
People definitely smell, man. Listen, what else we got on the motherfucking agenda? What y'all want to talk about?
I don't have my phone.
What's your
I don't
phone?
remember.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Y'all remember. It
Shit.
was something else.
Shit, I don't fucking know.
It was your topic.
That was his
That was
topic.
my-
Nah, there was
topic.
two. There was two.
Yeah, one was the toxicity that I stole from you.
Yeah.
That I stole from you.
I peeped that shit, but I wasn't saying that. That's it.
I stole it quick.
Shit,
This
yeah.
nigga was like, what is toxic?
I never, because people say that all the time. That's toxic. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? I never understood what it meant.
It's just a new je ne sais quoi. It's a new thing to say now.
My daughter called me toxic, and I was like, I don't even know what that shit mean, but whatever, I'll
the
take
thing
it.
was cursing out the pizza lady, and she was like, "Daddy, do you have to be so toxic?"
I didn't even know what that meant.
It's the thing to say, like, you know my body, like, it's just.
I still don't know. You're not doing a great job.
Yeah, like,
Nigga
it's just,
said it's just the new Jeanette Saint Croix. What the fuck is a Jeanette Saint Croix?
I don't know.
Like, he hit you with another compound. Like, what the fuck?
Trying to let niggas know I got a little vocabulary over here. Like,
I don't know none of that shit.
I done read a book about.
I
read a
think
book, you know?
social media can be very toxic because, what's the best way? You know what it is though? It's not that it's toxic. It's that the truth can be painful, and the truth can alter the way you maneuver. So, like, and here's a big one, right? Social media will tell most men that they have a small dick, right? So men will maneuver a certain way because of that. You feel me? Like, social media tells them that they ain't worth shit because you got a small dick. Like, you ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? If your dick is smaller than fucking 6 inches, you ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worth nothing. Your woman gonna fucking cheat on you. She got no reason to commit to you. This is what social media tells you. And that she's gonna find a nigga with a bigger dick to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's the picture that social media paints as the narrative of dating in America. So even though the man probably doesn't believe this shit, something deep down inside says, it could happen to me. I fit the criteria. Like, you know what I'm saying? His ego, like, nah, they never gonna happen. But something down in that motherfucker, like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It could. And then social media always say, don't trust these hoes. Don't do that. Like, if you believe all the cliches, it paints such a grim picture of every man, woman, and child of America.
You think it highlights every insecurity a person can have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
And that's what makes shit toxic.
Mostly every male on social media is so gangster and rich.
Yeah. You got to be. That's ego, though.
God.
But that's like a reflection of music, though.
Well, music is
Like, you
a
see Joe
reflection
Button.
of culture.
We see Joe Button. He's not a gangster. He's rich, and he got slapped. So none of his bitches stayed. Like,
Nah, bitches came back.
no, they did not.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck they did? Which bitch?
All them bitches came back.
Nah,
Jerry
get the
came
fuck
back
outta here.
multiple
Joe never really had a void of bitches. Like, he always had a bitch. Don't get nothing twisted.
That's what I said. They never last though. Like, could you really?
Well,
could you
bitches don't
really
last.
take these? Like, I seen them. I seen Tahiri talk
Bitches
to
don't
Joe.
last.
I seen Santana talk to Joe. They talk to that nigga like he gets slapped. Like, I said, like, fuck out of here. They talk to that nigga like he gets slapped.
I don't know how they talk to him. I don't have those types of
You should fuck you do his whole life
It's
is
a
social
show.
media. How the fuck you don't know? Like, look at it's posted. You ain't bringing shit up.
It's a show. I ain't here to talk about Joe.
Ah, look at Joe Biden fans. They're silent. Look at this shit. See what happens?
No, I just ain't here to talk about him. They just,
Joe
I don't
Biden
know.
fans is just like
because
Trump
I don't
supporters.
think he ever had like a void of bitches. He always had a bitch.
It's not about having a bitch. It's how can you make them last?
You can't make bitches last. They
Yes,
ain't never
you
gonna
can.
last. No, you can't date that quality of bitch and think it's gonna last. It's not.
So this is why you
The
don't
problem,
pay for
the
BBL.
problem is that he like a certain thing with his eye, but he's not targeting a certain thing he like to stimulate his mind. So he stimulates his eye with these bitches, but when you get down to the nitty gritty, you dating a bitch that you probably should be dating. She's 23, 35, 36. How you? It's never gonna last.
So do
It
you
can't
think that
last.
there's that age gaps should never last. Is that what you're trying to say?
It won't last. It can't last.
It's a maturity level. It's an intellect
It's
level.
that's what it is. It's maturity. 23 and 40 ain't gonna last. It can't. When that woman turns 30, she's a whole different person. And when she turns 30, you're 47.
You see,
So why
look,
do you think guys date younger?
Because
look.
the pussy tighter.
yeah, and look.
Well, do you think that it's more so like
I just dropped the
a
fucking
manipulation?
drink. Because the pussy's tighter.
That nigga just press a button.
He really did press the fucking button.
Alright, he's waiting for this shit. I didn't know he had this shit.
Yo, you know,
waiting for
he done waited
special
like 20
moment.
episodes. He said, I'm going to drop a jewel one
Yeah,
day.
I'm like, what the fuck? This
That
is the
shit gonna
first
be
time I've
hard.
ever seen him press that fucking button.
Niggas didn't even know they had that damn button over there. Nigga.
Word up. Listen, no, I think that's why they date. And listen, like the older you get, the more beauty you lose, right? The younger you are, the more beautiful you are. So, if you rich, or you got money. That's what it boils down to is money, right?
I think the older you get, the more money you have.
Now think about it. A 23-year-old chick, 23-year-old niggas don't got money. So if I can't afford your 23-year-old beauty,
but what about
then
cougars?
the 40-year-old
What about
nigga
cougars?
can't
I just
afford
feel
it.
like niggas don't come off of that much money. I think women come off more money than that. Have you guys ever had a cougar?
No.
Yeah.
Does it spend money?
No.
No, did they spend money?
Oh yeah.
What's the age gap though?
I had
Like, what was the age gap?
16 years.
16.
That's a long.
Okay.
I had a cool girl.
So how old was she?
I had chicks my age spending money on me.
But how old was she?
Right.
So how the fuck you get bitch? See, that's what I'm saying. How the fuck you all these bitches spending money on you, but you couldn't get no fucking tips?
It's different. Like, yo. Like I said, I was the worst Uber driver in the world. Like
that proves my point.
Huh?
That proves my point. Like,
What?
if you would have dressed like more sex appeal when you drove Uber, you would have had more tips because women pay for sex.
I think
Shit, I didn't grow up dressed like no damn fucking sex symbol.
No, not.
I'm a fucking hood nigga. Like,
I'm a fucking
You're like
I dress like a
a
regular
suave
nigga.
kind of
trying
guy.
to turn you to 50 Cent,
Yeah,
nigga.
regular ass hood nigga.
Trying to get rich or die trying. You got coming in with
So
the
how
G
was
with white
this?
beater on.
How
nigga.
did it feel getting money from women?
I didn't feel.
Why you
Right.
laughing, nigga?
The same way you feel for a woman, you get money from a man, I guess. Shit.
Fuck.
No, because some guys think that money is more so like their macho thing.
I
So when
see
they're
what you
out
mean.
with women,
Okay, I
they
see
don't
what
want
you
them
mean.
paying for shit. They don't want them touching shit. And
Facts.
it's all about
Fuck
them.
that.
So I want to know how it feels to be
Fuck.
paid for.
Fuck that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Fuck. First of all, niggas get your pride, put your pride to the fucking side. If she paying, fuck that. I gotta keep this shit in my goddamn pocket.
Nah,
go.
I
that.
can't rock with that.
But do you think that it gives her a more of an edge
Hell
versus a
no.
woman who lets you,
you
pay
gotta
for
get
her?
rid of her.
I
no
feel
fucking
I feel
point.
like guys have a need to be needed.
Don't marry no
Like-
bitch that's willing to pay for you before y'all marry. If she like, I got this, that ain't the one.
No,
Why?
no.
Why do you say that?
I know where he coming from with that. It's a control thing.
Yeah, that ain't the one.
It's a control thing.
That
You
ain't
think
the
so?
one. Yeah. Yeah. That's not the one.
Why?
Get rid of her. Even if you love her, get rid of her.
Why?
Because she's going to have a big issue with your male ego. And your male ego ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing in the world.
And she's going to have an issue with it one day. Like, it's going to show because she got an ego. And that's going to clash.
And see, this is the thing. I think that for guys, they always say they want a woman to be like a partner and things like that. And they always complain about how much a date costs and all that shit. So when you finally get a woman who's like, oh, I'll take some of the cost. So I'll take up the cost for this.
Okay,
Now
partnership.
it's like,
different when it's a
fuck it, I'm not
partnership.
trying to date. I'm not trying to date
Partnership,
that.
partnership, and
different.
paying for everything is different.
To me, it's different. Like,
Okay.
if you married and you guys understand each other's financial situation, that's one thing. That's a partnership. But if it's just we dating and we're out on a date and you're like, she's insistent, no, I got this. I'm going to pay for this. Da-da-da. No. If you can't allow me to pay for this, if that is too big for you to allow me to pay for this,
Well, maybe she wants to
You
show you
ain't
that
the
she
one.
cares. Like,
It
no,
doesn't matter if you
maybe
can't.
she wants to tell you that as a partner, I can help out.
or what she's trying to do
Right?
is say, knock your ego down a little bit. Fuck your ego.
You
'Cause
just
what does
said
she
put your
think-
ego aside.
I said put your pride to the side.
Okay, pride to the side. I don't think that a woman,
is
if she's offering to pay, is trying to
Let me
damage
ask
any
you this.
type of ego.
Wait, let's keep it real here. When you were getting money from the women, did you
wasn't shit.
ever in your head think this might be the one I might
Hell
marry?
no.
'Cause that's what I'm saying. It's just it's a bitch you get money from. It is what it is. Like it's a job at that point. So I get that, but it wasn't like this is the woman I'm gonna plan a future with, and I'm getting money from her. The woman that you marry, you probably was like, I gotta do all of this shit for it. So I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like it's just a different mindset. Just men, like she said, men have this want to be needed.
Yeah, I think that's more so what it is.
That's the ego, though.
But okay, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't think that what a woman is trying to pay for a date is that's what she's trying to communicate. That she's trying to be in control, like she got this. I don't think that that's what she's trying
First
to
of
say.
all, what do you think the waiter is thinking When he looked down and he see her credit card and not this nigga shit, he like, this broke ass simp nigga can't even pay for $100 date.
I don't agree.
Listen. Yes, that's exactly what the fuck is going through that nigga head,
what that
yo.
nigga thinking. Like, nigga, I just ate a good ass fucking nigga. Fuck him.